Hello, my name is Nicolas. I'm an email marketer for fashion brands, and in today's video, you can learn how to increase your open rate quicker than the Taylor Swift song. So let's dive into it, shall we? So as you can see, we work with different fashion brands, and we do, increase their open rates quite significantly, and we have a much higher open rate than the mediums, than the benchmark, than the industry, whatever. Because open rate is important because you want people to see what you're selling, what you're communicating, etc. But first, you need to understand which elements impact your open rates, both positively if you do it good, or negatively if you do it wrong. So, which elements really impact the open rates? You have 5 of them. The first one is the domain authority and deliverability. So, everything you've done in the past might have affected it. Your list quality and segmentation, who do you send your emails to? Your sending time, when do you send it, which days, which hours? Your subject line and the message, like why should people care about it? And the preview text, which is secondary, but still pretty important. So now let's improve each element, because by improving each element, we have much more probability to increase the open rate. So about domain authority, how can we improve it? Well, first of all, you need to review your unsubscribe rate and your spam rate to understand if there is a problem. Like, do you get into the inboxes? Do people care about what you're sending? Stuff like that. So focus on qualitative user segment as well. Like, don't send it to your whole list. Make sure you avoid sending it to, uninterested people. And also avoid salesy and emojis in your message because the Gmail thing can detect it, and put it in spam. About list quality and segmentation, well, analyze the behavior of signups. If people sign up, what do they do? Do they buy? Do they leave the website? Do they check different pages? Do they open your emails in the welcome flow, etc.? Make sure to exclude the right segments also from the list. So recent buyers, people who haven't opened the email in a long time, or might haven't subscribed, need to exclude them. If you have a low open rate, refocus on quality. So downside the list and refocus on better engaged people. And if you have a high open rate, increase the list little by little. About sending times, be careful if different time zones, obviously. Make sure that all people will receive it at the same time in their own time zone. It's all about testing, right? There's no real answer. What we see is that Friday and Saturdays have usually a lower open, and you need to test. Like, depending on the audience, depending on your product, depending on the country, people will have different behaviors. So test and find what's best working for you. Subject line, avoid clickbait. Like, even though a clickbait might increase your open rate, it will, piss off a lot of people. So avoid that. Check your inbox, your own inbox, the newsletter you've signed up to, and analyze which attract you, like which one make you open them, and see if you can, do something similar to your own emails. Think about why should your audience open it? Why should they care? What's the message? And how to attract them to open it? And also analyze by newsletter types. So don't really analyze the open rates of your own newsletters, but how did the educational one perform? How did the offer one, discount one perform? Right? Really make groups of newsletters and analyze group by group so that you can better understand how to improve it. And about the preview text, important to add for the inbox so that the footer link doesn't appear. It completes the information, so you can talk about the model, you can talk about free shipping, you can talk about shipping from certain threshold, etc. So it does complete it. Think of it as a secondary line to complete the subject line, right? And some other recommendations. Important to tag the newsletter by type, as I said, because it will be easier to analyze the metrics by newsletter types. Check the deliverability tab in the inbox to see which inbox you're reaching, and also schedule newsletters to regular days and times so that people know that they will be receiving one. I talked about it in my Emily on Door video. They send it every Friday at 5 p.m. local time. So yeah, do that and you will be increasing your open rate. So that's it for this video, 5 minutes, because there was a lot to talk about, but yeah, still pretty quick. If you found the video useful, please give it a like, subscribe to the video, comments, ask some questions, some doubts you might have, get in touch on LinkedIn, on my website, and I will see you soon for the next video in obviously about fashion and email marketing. Take care and bye-bye.